I went to a Genshin Impact concert in New York, and it was one of the best concerts I've ever been to. And I'm taking you with me. And that's my plushie, and if you want to squeeze it, throw it in a blender, or drop kick it off a roof, feel free, it's in the link in the comments. But anyways, Genshin is the theme of this video, and we go to a concert. But it's one of the few games that has always kept me coming back to it simply because of its music. I remember going from the first region, Mondstadt, to, the next region, Liyue, and it was actually just stun-locking at how beautifully different it was from the previous region. However, the last concert I went to was in LA, and unfortunately that was probably the worst concert I've ever been to. It lacked a lot of traditional instruments for the cultures the region represented, and there were a bit too many mistakes made from the orchestra. I don't know the entire context since I was just a viewer, but it was enough to make the experience remembered by how scuffed it kind of was. So going into this new one, I was hoping for big improvements for the love of the music, and that's what this video is about today, to find out if they've really improved, and hopefully you get to experience one of these concerts in the future too. Not only is the concert located here, but coincidentally there is a Genshin collaboration with Line Friends that was here at the same time, as well as other cool attractions I want to show you guys, such as robots making coffee. Okay, also for those wondering, the Jean cosplay video is coming. I know you guys have rightfully won it, and I agree to do it. It's coming soon, I promise. And lastly, I apologize for all of the terrible drawings you are about to see, which you've already seen, but I just want to add some visuals for things I'm talking about, but I don't have any, so I'm gonna attempt to draw them. Anyways, okay, before the concert, I checked out the Line Friends collab with Genshin, but unfortunately there was a long line that took about 30 minutes to wait in. And to make things worse, for one, it was like -7 Celsius or 20 Fahrenheit if you're a freaky Fahrenheit user. I personally love winter and cold weather, but what makes things unbearable for me is the wind. Wind makes everything worse. I have a big ass forehead, so I usually cover it with bangs, and the wind loves to ruin it. And it just makes everything colder, so I hate the wind. But it wasn't that bad since I got to meet some of you guys. Meeting you guys is like a 50-50 though, however. Sometimes it's very sweet, and some other times I have someone yell my name as they walk past me, jump scaring me, and then they're gone, just like that. This actually happened to me while I was waiting in line, and it was funny, but also terrified me. But also funny. Inside the event, there's a photo booth where you can take photos, as well as a setup for you to take photos next to some amazing cosplayers. But the most important thing about events like these people care about is the merch. Originally, this collaboration was in Korea, I'm pretty sure, but they brought it to New York in America, and the merchandise they are bringing with them will also be very rare. They even put a limit on how much you can buy of each item. And unfortunately, when I arrived, Kazuha was completely sold out. I almost forgot that Kazuha was is one of the most popular characters in Genshin, so I opted for some of the good ones as well, Raiden Shogun and Kokomi. This is what I'm getting.
There's also Kokomi with a fish. What if I just go full Kokomi?
You could. You could totally go full Kokomi, bro.
We didn't agree on that. Who's paying for the hotel stuff? Me. With whose card?
While I was shopping and doing cool things that YouTubers do when shopping, one of the managers actually came up to me and said, "Hey, I know you." And I was like, "Oh, wow, okay, that's awesome." And then we, chatted a bit, and then eventually he reached into a bag and then grabbed a big stack of cards. Now these cards they give you in the line or at the end when you're done with the event, and basically there's a code on it that you can redeem on Genshin that either gives you 1,000 Primogems, 50 Primogems, Mora, XP cards, etc., but you have a chance of getting one of them. It's an RNG card. And he handed me at least 200 of those. At first I was like, I can't accept this. But in my head, I was like, oh, hell yeah, that's freaking sick. I'm going to take all of these. But then I realized maybe the beautiful YouTube viewers at home would like one. So I decided that in the next offline event I attend, probably in the Philippines, because I will be visiting the Philippines this summer again, I believe. Surprise! I'll probably give it away there. So, look forward to seeing me wherever. And I might actually this time give you free Primo Gems.
Marvel.
Pair me on Marvel Rivals, please.
And what rank are you?
I'm gold.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm meeting so many of you guys. Oh, hell. Oh, this guy's a hater. By the eye of Agamotto. Okay.
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. If you've never been to a concert before, it's always going to be better than just listening to music on a phone or a computer. It's a magical experience where you feel like you're transported into the world of your favorite game. Just knowing that all of these musicians have put so much effort and time and love into performing it warms my heart in a very special way, since I myself grew up playing the piano.
I'm very excited. I love orchestras. Oh, yeah, we get a photo. With both of us? Yeah. Yeah.
I'll call you back.
Let's call him later. Madison Square Garden. Oh my god, it's Hutao. Wait, high check.
This is crazy. Just because you're closer to the camera doesn't mean I'm...
Wait, if I angle it, we're like the same. Okay.
We actually managed to arrive barely on time, with the concert starting just as we sat down.
They started right as we seated, bro. Cinnamon.
I also got a few comments saying the conductor looked like me. And honestly, I kind of agreed, but at this point anyone will say anyone with black hair and glasses looks like me, but you let me know what you think. The concerts usually start with Mondstadt, and then next regions from the games follow. So if you're a 1.0 player like me, you will absolutely be hit with the wave of nostalgia as you remember your first days, probably starting Genshin. I tend to get a little emotional when listening to music, so I was having an absolute blast. That specific part of the song was my favorite. For one, Mondstadt's nostalgic, and I just love strings and orchestral instruments in general.
Bro.
Hello, New York!
Hello!
Let me introduce myself. My name is Tuonto, and together with me on stage are the best of the musicians from the New York City, and we would like to welcome you to the Genshin concert!
The entire concert was about 3.5 hours long, but I'm going to do my best to point out the things that made this concert stand out from the rest. Of course, excluding Japan and Shanghai, since I know those were unbeatable. Something I really appreciated this time was having live vocals. Even though it may not be a whole choir group, it was at least more than one. And believe it or not, the concerts in America previously did not have any live vocals for some of the music. It left me feeling really empty and made the pieces also feel empty. But having vocals this time made a huge difference. Not only that, but another big difference that set this concert specifically apart from all the other concerts in the US were medleys specifically made for the concert. These medleys make you and me, the viewers, feel more like it's a special event that we are a part of.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Liyue!
Out of all the things that were changed this time around, my favorite is that they included way more character teaser soundtracks, and this made the crowd go wild. Seeing your favorite character on screen and sharing the enjoyment with the crowd is a formula for a ton of cheering. It was like watching Avengers Endgame in theater for the first time again. I hope you felt the same excitement that many of us felt when seeing your favorite character appear. I know it's not the same as actually being there, and 3 hours of footage is pretty hard to show all at once, but I did my best, and I hope you got some enjoyment out of this just by watching. However, I think the largest cheer from the crowd was none other than for Farina, my personal favorite quote-unquote Archon, which makes me very happy to hear. And they happened to play her theme at the very end of the event for the Encore.
We have officially reached at the last piece of the program tonight.
Someone just tried to IRL don't on me. They were like, I owe you. And I was like, no, you don't, bro. You definitely do not owe me. I didn't give it back. People are too nice out here. Yeah, I'll finish Nick's beer. that child couldn't fit. What the? It's full. I don't know if I can take this outside.
Overall, the concert experience was 100% way better than the previous ones I've been to in America. So I hope you also got some enjoyment out of watching too, and hopefully I did my best to show you all the highlights of why it was such an amazing time.
So we're walking like up. We went upstairs to the exit. Yo, FaceTime needs subtitles, bro. Like, what am I can't hear anything. Wait, what? Did you speak back? Cheers. What the fuck? Choose a language, bro. Damn.
As promised, I'm now going to show you a coffee spot in New York that also has a robot make it for you. It also has some small Japanese dishes for you to enjoy alongside it. It's called the Muji Food Market. When I arrived, there were 2 really long lines because apparently it had just opened recently. But for the first line for coffee, all you have to do is select what exactly you want on the touchscreen, and then you get to watch the robot make your coffee. In the other line, you get to choose from a variety of different delicious Japanese small dishes that you get to enjoy on the counter. I hadn't eaten this morning, and I believe breakfast is the most important meal of the day, and I try not to skip it, so I decided to get a small onigiri to at least have something in my system. Although it was very busy, I managed to get a small seat on the countertop to enjoy my onigiri. The food wasn't amazing by any means, but it was just enough to satisfy my hunger as I hung out at the cafe. I hope you were able to enjoy the parts of the Genshin concert that I was able to show you, as well as the bonus little vlog I included at the end of the Muji Cafe. If you watched this far, I appreciate it so much. This was one of the most enjoyable videos to edit. I love showing you guys what I get to do around the world and in my life. So if you enjoyed it, please leave a like and a comment letting me know your favorite part of the vid. This helps me out a lot when making more videos to decide what to include. And if you want to stick around for the next video, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.
About 3 hours ago, I was supposed to fly home. However, I am here because good number 1 and good number 2 convinced me to stay for content day. Because every day we said we would film content, and then it was 7 p.m. and we were like, let's karaoke. We karaoke'd for 3 nights in a row.
That'll be 4.
Oh no.